everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Mustangs will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Here's the second down play. A handoff to the back. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when they opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
At the 38-yard line. Brings up second down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
They'll test the right side here. Breaking free at midfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made down inside the 15. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
PAT makes it 7-0.
The kick is good. That makes the score.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 19, set to kick this one away.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
We'll take over first and 10.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Figueroa. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Crucial third down play right here. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Mustangs looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Finds room at the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Handoff to the right side. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
He's going to hand this off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
25-yard line. Offense facing fourth down.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking downfield, it's Figueroa. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied 14-14.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Offense will take over first and 10.
Panthers offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding space at the 20. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. It's a shotgun run call. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback
And a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They'll try the option play here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And now the handoff. Running with purpose.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
QB to the tight end for a completion. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This offense cannot be stopped.
Number 86 with the grab and the score.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score 21, SMU 14.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
Turner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The pass rush closing in. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Some hard running there through a tackle. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Coming up, 4th down.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Figueroa. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, SMU. Strong game by this quarterback. Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good.
Kick is good. That ties the game. It's 21 apiece.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring... It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's got some room. Can he get there? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Mustangs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's 2nd down here. And after the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover 2 because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
running down, just one play left here in the half. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Figueroa. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Linebacker shifting around now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down. Know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First down, looking to throw the football. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the defense brings him down. The junior quarterback showing toughness, standing in there to take the hit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, hit. And the defense gets above, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Using his legs on the scramble. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The pocket breaking down. He's found some room at the 45. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Defense is coming after him. The quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. They will claim the second half lead.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Panthers. This offense really clicking. And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter.
That ties the game at 35 all.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He'll take a deep shot here. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Finding some room at the 25. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And then first down, right back to the running game. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Big gain. Catch made at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And now the first snap in the red zone in this drive.
And that's good enough for a first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
The Panthers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
Touchdown.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here. Past the 50. Inside the 40. That's a huge gain, grabbing momentum as the 3rd period expires.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, SMU 42, Pitt 41.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Running right through tacklers. The returner heads out of bounds. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 1st and goal, handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Mustangs. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 12.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown in that two-point conversion.
Runs out of bounds at the 34. First down for the offense.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. He has first down yardage at the 46. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Caught by the receiver. Marked down at the 46-yard line.
That completion makes it second and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And the Panthers will crank up the tempo. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown. Pittsburgh. Number 2 with the carry.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the two-point conversion to tie this one up late. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He'll get into the end zone. The two-point conversion ties this game up in the final quarter.
Well, this offense was on a mission on that drive. They put a touchdown on the board right away, did not even hesitate. They didn't want to kick the extra point, wanted to go for 2, a chance to tie the game. They hit it, and all of a sudden this game's gotten very interesting in the second half.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
They got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up.
Oh, the ball comes loose. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Oh, man. That's got to be tough for this offense. They thought they were about to get a chance to start a new drive. You got your helmet on. You're ready to trot out in the field just like that. You're headed back to the bench to wait for another opportunity.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Handoff to the single back. Powering through. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know,
at the 49
Right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll run it here. Will he score here? Touchdown, Ponies. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win it.
It's blocked. Still a live ball here. At midfield. Across the 40.
Chris, we're in the 4th quarter. You're in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and you turn it over. You've given this opponent some life.
So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
6-point game. The offense is out there trying to convert on this 4th down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. So down 6, they need a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I don't know about you, but you can almost feel the level of anxiousness that's going through this stadium right now. He picked up that 1st down, and without it, I think this game is over. I mean, when he took off, there was a chance that this thing was over, but he found a way to get the 1st down, much to this crowd's disappointment.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
And now they'll run it on the draw. that set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to pull it down and run. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Catch made over the middle. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
6-point game. The offense is out there trying to convert on this fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. And a short run there to end the game. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that is going to wrap